Hi everyone! It's been a while since we last posted a new video, and today you'll understand why. Between bachelorette parties,
Faccio da sola per le strade, guardando attentamente i monumenti. Unioni. Stasera sei andato così che peso.
weddings,
Ma facciamo un brindisi agli sposi?
woohoo!
Viva gli sposi! Va-
Museums. Pesco sempre una foto. Sembra che sia una foto. Concerts. And even summer dives.
Aiutami, ho paura! Ho paura! Poi! Aiuto!
We've also been busy building our house, and that's exactly what we want to share with you today. After many months of trying to do the plastering ourselves, Martina realized that we needed some help. So we invited Giulio, a mason, and he gave us a hand. The biggest challenge was that Martino had chosen a very, very difficult material because he wanted everything to be as natural as possible. And this mix was really natural: clay, sand, rice husks, and just a bit of cement. As you can imagine, it wasn't the easiest material to work with. And here you can see the result of their work. I think it looks amazing. And we were thinking if to leave it like this, the color, because it looks really, really beautiful, or to paint it.
Del buco.
Baffina, come stanno andando I lavori, Baffi? And as you can imagine, we decided to paint it. I didn't want plain white, so we chose a warm beige instead. We made this decision because we planned to rent this apartment with the original natural color. If someone made a mark or stain, it would have been almost impossible to cover it. But with beige, it's much easier to touch up later. Another reason is that these old houses here in Valsesia don't get a lot of natural light inside. The original color felt like it was stealing a bit of the sunlight. With the beige, the rooms feel warmer and brighter, and I think even bigger.
No va a ser solo haciéndose parecido. Y como no consigo tras de ti, muriendo por ti, dime qué ponme, bebé. ¿Qué? Pregúntale si tú quieras, yo te juro que tú no es así. Yo nunca tuve una mala intención, yo nunca quise burlarme de ti. Conmigo ves, no se sabe, te digo que no, ya tengo que sí.
Of course, before varnishing, we had to smooth the wood. A bit of hard work because we have a lot of wood, and Martino usually does it. He always does it. But the result is worth it. Then we had to take care of the windows and doors. They're all wooden, and since we wanted to keep everything as natural as possible, we used a natural varnish made with orange oil and other plant oils. It protects the wood, but it still feels really natural, and the smell was amazing.
Stiamo iniziando a verniciare i pavimenti.
At last, after all the work, the moment arrived. The day of the floor vanish.
Ma cosa stiamo facendo? What are we doing?
Casini. We're finishing. Come si dice verniciare? Vernissing.
Non lo so. Ho visto.
So when the reserve pilot says ADI, he is attempting to focus the captain's attention to roll and pitch, which are becoming to take control of the airplane.
Identical to the captain's. He could have pushed it and brought the nose down himself. He may have been able to save, but was simply too eager to get home.
08 301. Thank you. Good flight. Good flight. Good flight.
I più amati dai clienti. Sì. I had smelled a peculiar smell where I was sitting, and it struck me as odd.
After the work was finished, it was time to furnish the house. And we went with IKEA. We chose it for several reasons. It's cheaper, easier to clean, And we liked the idea of mixing modern pieces with the old wooden details of the house. So we started with the kitchen, but instead of a fridge, we accidentally bought a freezer. A freezer. And that was just the beginning of our fridge saga. But, as I always say, everything happens for the best. We soon discovered that IKEA is designed for houses with perfect 90-degree angles, and ours has none. The big fridge we chose stuck out 10 centimeters past the wall, blocking the passage. Not exactly the design we imagined. So, plan B, a smaller fridge that would fit. Perfect, right? Except the first one arrived damaged. And the second, damaged. At that point, our fridge adventure had become a full-blown saga, but at the end, everything went well.
Piano piano così non devi alzarlo troppo.
Then, unexpectedly, one day Pico decides to rebuild the stairs. And definitely we couldn't avoid some arguments.
Oh, mamma mia.
Ecco.
Si gira.
And this is what we have. Come with me. Welcome to our beautiful house. Okay, this is a small hall that we have. Beautiful wood that Martino Martino had chosen. And this is the sliding door. Please, this is the bathroom that we made. Everything in wood that I had some doubts about, especially the floor, but we couldn't change the project, and we decided to make it a little bit white so it doesn't make this effect of being in a box. Huge mirror and this shower. At the end, we changed a little bit the color because it was too bright, and we decided that this one that really matches with the kitchen can work. Okay, let's follow, and here we have the entrance to the kitchen. Now we are waiting for our friends, so here you can see the high chair. And this is what we have. IKEA kitchen, as I already told, that we chose IKEA furniture to make it a little bit modern. As you see, all the walls very not straight. And this is what we had to do to make it fit in our apartment. As you can see, it's completely not straight. Come. There is not even one 90-degree angle in our kitchen. Famous fridge that I've already told you about. The perfect size, that it's the third one, and the perfect color that really matches with the kitchen, as I think. Martina's dream to have this, I don't remember how it's called in English, induction cooker, that because mother is really against stuff, but it was the only option. We couldn't put gas here, it was too difficult for our old house, so we decided to buy this induction cooker. For sure, wooden stove for Pico's parents that they will really appreciate. And I think the day after tomorrow we are going to start the stove, because big rain is coming as usual. Beautiful IKEA table that I think is really good, that you can move it and make it double. Very heavy, good quality. Ecco. I think it doesn't look very heavy, like heavy for design, and I really like this one. Okay, let's continue. It's very hot today. Come, and this is our bedroom. It's not 100% finished yet, but ta-da! The same IKEA furniture that matches really well, I think, here. Famous hole in the wall that became a very nice open wardrobe that we want to keep open. Maybe we will add some shelves, or maybe just one. We will decide. Please, Martina, come here. Here we have beautiful balcony with beautiful view. Valsesian table that it's pretty difficult to Chi è? Giacomo e Moico. And this here is going to be a small wardrobe like this, so you can keep the passage to the access to the bed. And here we would like to make a door. It's not sliding door exactly, it's foldable. Yes, so like this. And we found one that we can fix to the ceiling. So we are still thinking about, we have to validate it. And here it is.